Welcome to the USI instructional video on changing your heat power switch on your ARL 2700 or CSL 2700 without the automatic shutoff timer. When you order your heat switch and wires, you're going to order part number 2525. You're going to get the heat switch and 3 wires, 3 short wires. When you do any electrical work on your laminators, you need to unplug your laminator before you do anything. The tools that you will need to do this will be needle nose pliers, wire cutters, metric Allen wrenches, a flathead screwdriver, some electrical tape, or tie wraps. In order to change your heat power switch, you will need to remove the left side housing. As you're standing in front of the machine, it's on the left side. Before you remove the housing, you will need to remove the thermometer and the small temperature knob, which has a small set screw, Allen wrench set screw, which is metric. Once you remove the knob, you will notice there are 4 Allen wrench screws that hold the side housing to the frame. There's 2 screws on the top and 2 on the bottom, just like on this side. One here, one down in front, and one on the bottom. Once you remove the side housing, you'll be ready to change your switch. In order to change your switch, you will need to cut off the tie wrap that holds the wires. And your new power switch has a bezel around it. There is already a bezel on the front of the switch, which you can reuse the bezel that's on the machine. The new bezel you can just remove by popping it off with your flathead screwdriver and removing it. What you want to notice is the position of the terminals on the back of the switch. You have 2 terminals centered on the back of the switch that are in the vertical position, and you have 2 terminals that are angled. In order to get the switch out, you will need to lift up on the little flange and pull out the switch. Once you get the switch in, you pop it in the little bezel and hear it snap. You will then need to take your needle nose pliers, and you're going to replace the old wires with the new wires into the new switch. So what you want to make sure of is that you pay attention to where your wire comes from the switch and where it goes to on the terminal block. So we'll start with wire 1, which goes down to terminal block 3. You'll replace that with the new wire. Goes on top of your switch into where you just removed it from the terminal block. Then you will take wire 2, which is on the bottom of the switch. You will slide that off. That goes to terminal block 2 on the second position down. You're going to take your last wire, which is on top of the prong here on the switch. You're going to pull that off. That wire goes to terminal block 4 on the second prong down. Replace that with the new wire. Once you've installed the switch, you'd like to take either a tie wrap or some electrical tape to put that around the wires to keep them in place. You will then need to cut the little strap here, and then we will install our side housing. Once you've installed the side housing, you will need to reattach the temperature knob. The temperature knob has a set screw in the side of it, which needs to line up with the flat part of the shaft of the thermostat. You will then need to tighten that down with your Allen wrench. Now that your temp knob is installed, you need to reinsert your thermometer into the heat shield. Now you're ready to plug your laminator in. see if it's working for you, and start laminating. If you need further assistance, you can call our toll-free number for the technical support department. If you need to order any film from us, you can call our sales department and we can take care of your orders. Thank you for watching the USI instructional video.